Hello, my name is Antonio Soki, and the way my last name is spelled is Iracoqui, and then Barba Barba. I'm from Toroncohuile, Mexico, and what I would like about my city is the main attractions you have, like Teleférico, a whole lot of museums, and it's also a good uh, labor area. You have a lot of job opportunities here. And my job is basic management. I manage businesses from small businesses to big ones, administrating all the financial records of the business and taking the best decisions in order for the business to grow. And I decided to work this in this area because I'm very good with numbers. I manage very good statistics, finances, and money in general. And, and in my job, English is taking is it takes a huge role. For example, when you are making maybe some businesses with foreign countries, and you have to speak in English, so you both be able to communicate and understand uh, each other. Question 1. This is the latest version of the plan. Question 2. These are the minutes of the last committee meeting. Question 3. Sales have risen faster than expected over the last quarter. Question 4. I will give you a summary of the figures at the end of my talk. Question 5. Mr. Bond apologizes for not being able to attend the reception. Question 6. Permission to develop the land must be gained in advance. Question 7. Dr. Clark, would you like to phone her back before 3 o'clock? Question 8. The design should follow the guidelines set out in the tender specifications. So the perfect office to work in, I believe, it should be in a well-set building and in a big and growing city to be able to develop as the city grows and seek more chances of business. Then it should be structured by departments, each one divided by 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 job and labor specifically, and the facilities of the office should have like supervisors, staff, and other things that may and will make the office environment better for the workers. And yes, okay, so here we have it, the Pepco exports. So we can see we've divided the Pepco exports throughout the years and with three different countries. So in 2005, you see 10% of the exports went to Brazil. After, you can see Canada with a 15%, and most importantly, you can see Japan with a 70% of the exports in these three different countries. Then in 2006, we can see Brazil took a higher lead. For example, we see Brazil carries 30% of the exports. Canada remains with 15%, 15%, and Japan lowers to a 55% of the exports. Finally, we can see in Brazil in 2007 lowered by about 5%, and this giving Brazil a total of 25% of exports. Canada has risen, and instead of 15 is now 25% of the exports, and finally giving Japan a more lower percentage of 50%. This making Canada and Brazil 50% and Japan 50% as well. To have a successful business conference, you have to think about 5 things. Location, a well-set place where you can hear each and every single people you are within and listen to their ideas and stuff and everything they're talking about. So you have to have like an office, a little lounge, something like that, where you can face to face interact with the people. Then equipment, for example, chairs, maybe paper to write some annotations from the other people, and tables, everything that is material in order to have a very well arranged conference. Then catering facilities, you can offer some coffee maybe, water, some biscuits to make more like welcoming, like it's a very nice environment to be and discuss many matters. And obviously, the conference speakers, like you have to know that every single person is going to contribute something to the conference and maybe get to some conclusion by the end of the conference. And I would recommend that the length of the conference should not be more than an hour, maybe, because then people get bored. Or maybe if you're making a 2 hour session, something like that, give a little break so you can interact or chat up other things and distract yourself to be able to not be like focused always on that thing and get bored in such a way. So thank you very much. This is everything from my part, and have a good day.